What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another KBO Collections Hobby Drive. Once again, got a morning that is similar to yesterday morning. Not overly cold, but still cold, still below freezing by just a touch, So, not too bad. Had to get up, had to scrape the ice off the windows this morning. Basically got up, had my breakfast, watched a bit of YouTube, took the recycling out, came out, scraped the ice off the window, started warming the car. That's my routine. That's what I do every day, pretty much. So anyway, looks like it's a bit foggy today, this morning. It's been really humid here recently, so been a lot of humidity. It's been kind of wet air, like a lot of mist, a lot of fog, those types of things. So anyway, but no, so what I wanted to talk about today was something that kind of branches a couple of different worlds, as it branches Twitter and YouTube, and these are just things that I saw. Now, I find these things kind of interesting. Okay? I find them kind of interesting, and I don't really. I'm no expert at them. I listen to other people, and then I make my own decisions based on what those people say. Is pretty much what I do. So anyway, I guess yesterday, my buddy Abel on Twitter, one of my Twitter friends there, he's been on some of my streams and stuff. Cool dude, good dude, Abel in Vegas. He's also got his YouTube channel, so check him out if you haven't. He's big into PSA and all those types of things, so he does a lot, and also he's into gaming cards and Magic and all kinds of things. So cool dude, got a lot of really cool stuff. So, but anyway, back to the original point of this is he was showing how in 2019 he had bought some Sotos, or a Soto PSA 10 rookie for like $10, $10 maybe. And now, it's like $140 or something like that. So that is absolutely freaking amazing. And even now that's not even the highest it's been. It's been higher in the past. So anyway, but that's pretty dang awesome. And anybody would be happy with that. I definitely would be. And basically he was saying that he wished that he had bought more of them. And that's true. Like, if you had a stack of those PSA 10s at $10 a piece, you're about to make bank if you want to sell them all off at one time. Now, so that's pretty awesome. Now, but here's the thing. I guess like the day before I saw this tweet, I had just listened to a YouTube video on the Bench Clear network. And anyway, so I was watching that, and it was a couple of guys, and they were talking about, the pop reports and things like that. I always hear pop report. I've never really been into it, don't really know much about it, but I was listening to them as they break it down and explain it and stuff like that. And one of the cards that they were talking about, and they were basically talking about cards that were graded between 2011 and current, and they were talking about the PSA 10s and what they were going for and things like that. And it was kind of interesting because when you look at, say, things like the Soto rookie card graded, there were something like right around 30 total sold, around 30,000 total graded. Now here's the thing, I know you can't always trust pop reports. I know people break them out of slabs. I know people just break them out and put them in binders. I know people break them out and resub them. Like, I know all this stuff, so I know that they're not 100% accurate. But they're a gauge of what's going on. And so anyway, so something around like 30,000, close to 30,000 have been graded of the Juan Soto update rookie. And then on top of that, about 20,000 of them, close to 20,000, have come back PSA 10. So that means, basically 1 out of every 2 you send in. And that doesn't mean that like people are just sending in every one of them. I know that people inspect them and look at them and pick out the best ones. I know that. Like, I know that's how it works. So I'm not saying that they're sending in every one. But anyway, you've got 20,000 that are PSA 10s out of 30,000 that have been graded. So your likelihood of getting a PSA 10 is pretty high. In addition to that, we all know that PSA still has a really huge backlog, million cards or more, whatever. I don't know. I don't think they disclose, but they still got a lot. So I'm sure there are a lot more Juan Sotos in that million some odd cards that are out there. And then if PSA goes back down to cheaper grading, let's say they get back to $10, $20 subs or whatever again, I'm sure more people will send more of those in. So essentially, what I'm saying is, this stuff I believe is going to keep growing and growing and growing. So as a result, right now, if you've got those Juan Sotos, I think it's great. I think it's great. Try to unload them sometime in the next few years, and that's what I'm saying. Because the thing is, I just feel like, let's say 10 years down the road, this is all me speculating, guessing, but I would say 10 years down the road, that $140 Juan Soto PSA 10, it may be like a $70 PSA 10 or something like that, which is still great if you bought them at $10 a pop, right? So it's still, you still made a good bit of money. But I just think that those cards are not going to continue going up, and the thing is, I don't even know that Trout is going to continue going up, or anything like that. It may just be holding steady. And I'm saying all this because, like, when you look at pop reports and when you compare them, it's just that there are so many PSA 10s out there. And how many people really want a PSA 10 Juan Soto? Like, truthfully, how many people want a PSA 10 Juan Soto? I mean, that's the thing. Sure, people may want it to sell, but like, the thing is, I don't think that if you're wanting it to sell, you're wanting to get it super cheap, right? You're not wanting to like pay a lot of money for it. But I'm talking about people that are willing to pay a lot of money and want that card. How many people are out there, really? So I don't know. And these are all just things that I've thought about and I find kind of interesting. So, so ultimately, I just sort of feel like the Juan Soto rookie, the Fernando Tatis rookie, the Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie, those different rookies and stuff, like, there are just so many PSA 10s out there. And doesn't mean that they're not going to hold some value. Doesn't mean that people aren't going to want them. I just don't see, and I know during the pandemic we got to like crazy levels and all that kind of stuff. So I totally understand that. But I just don't see them in the long term. I don't see them way down the road, really going up in value. If anything, like I said, I see them coming down in value, coming down in what people are willing to pay for them. And that's what I see as the pop report climbs. So anyway, and the thing is, as we all know, it's just like anything, nothing's guaranteed. And by the way, I'm saying all this based on the Juan Soto. Juan Soto, outside of my St. Louis Cardinals, Juan Soto is my favorite player in baseball. So don't get it crossed up and think like, oh, I'm downing Juan Soto. He's my favorite player in baseball outside of like my Cardinals guys. Love him, love the way he plays, all of that. So, you know, I think he's a great player, a lot of potential. You know, and then I think also it's because a lot of people, and this isn't why I love it, but a lot of people have been comparing like his stats to Trout's stats. And I think they've been doing that because, you know, it's like, oh, well, you know, Trout's rookie card is like at this, and Juan Soto, you can get it for only $140 right now if you pay today with your credit card, spread out over 12 months at $14 a month, or some kind of stuff like that. However they want to sell this thing. I think that there are these comparisons, and people are like, well, what if Juan Soto gets there? What if? Take a look at the Pop 10 report on PSA 10 Trouts. Take a look at the Pop 10 report on the Soto. I mean, it's just you're not gonna get there. You're way out of line. So you know, and that's the thing. So I don't know. But anyway, that's like I said. I just find this interesting. I'm not an expert of it. I don't know a lot about it. And I am stuck in traffic right now because I've got a guy that's like driving really slow. Anyway, so yeah, so I just find that interesting. Just wanted to talk about it today. So anyway, that's kind of my topic for today. Pop goes the Soto. That's what I'm going to call this. Pop goes the Soto. So I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and see you